So good morning, welcome to Sakal Vijay YouTube channel. Okay, so today we are going to discuss, uh, talk about continuity problems on continuity right now. So problems on continuity, problems, continuity. So yesterday we had a discussion on concepts on continuity. So now we discuss, right? Right. First question. If f of x equals to x times sine 5x upon tan 2x tan 7x, x does not equal to 0. F of 0 equals to 5 by 9. Then right, I will discuss Rajkumar later. Then at x is equal to 0, f of x is first option continuous, second option discontinuous, third not determined, fourth is none, fourth option is none. Okay, welcome all, welcome. Okay, right. See, f of x equals to x sine 5x upon tan 2x tan 7x. X does not equal to 0. F of 0 is equal to 5 by 9. So that means now we need to check the limit extends to 0, x sine 5x by tan 2x sine tan 7x. Then we need to compare with f of 0. If it is equal to f of 0, then it is continuous, otherwise it is discontinuous. So Ravi doctor, after a long time. Okay, Diksha, good morning. Okay, let us do it now. So first solution let us do. So limit extends to 0, f of x let us find out. So limit extends to 0, this x sine 5x tan 2x tan 7x. See, this equals to x upon tan 2x is 1 by 2. This will be 1 by 2 times sine 5x by tan 7x, 5 by 7. This will be 5 upon 14. But here what is f of 0? You check it. F of 0 is 5 by 9. But f of 0 is equal to 5 by 9. So it does not equal to f of 0. So therefore f of x is said to be discontinuous. It's not continuous. Discontinuous. Second option is the right option. Good morning, Siddhi Vinayaka. After long time, Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Second question. Second, if f of x equals to cos 3x minus cos 4x upon x times sin 2x, x does not equal to 0, f of 0 equals to 7 upon 4, then 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 f of x at x is equal to 0 is first option continuous, second option is discontinuous, third one is not determined, fourth is none. Now we need to check that whether the, sir, you have told, completed, Vishnuvardhan Reddy. So now f of x equals to cos 3x minus cos 4x upon x times sin 2x, x does not equal to 0, and f of 0 is equal to 7 upon 4, then f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0 or not, we need to check. So that means solution, first let us find out limit of the function. Limit x tends to 0, f of x. Limit x tends to 0, cos 3x minus cos 4x upon x sin 2x. Okay, one tip is there we have. What is the tip means? When x is very small, this sin 2x approximately equal to 2x. Sin 2x approximately equal to 2x. Yes. So this equals to, now we can write limit x tends to 0, cos 3x minus cos 4x upon, you can write x times this 2x, that will be, you can write 2x square, this will be 2x square. So we have one more shortcut formula. Let me explain shortcut formula. What is the shortcut means? Limit x tends to 0, cos ax minus cos bx upon x square. So this is nothing but shortcut is b square minus a square by 2. Please remember, all of you. Again I repeated this one. I explained even limits also this shortcut. You need to remember this shortcut. So using this shortcut, this problem can be done like this now. Using this shortcut, this problem can be done like this. Already by upon 2 is there, 1 by 2 common, 1 by 2 multiplied by cos 3x minus cos 4x by x square is in the form of cos ax minus cos bx by x square, limit x tends to 0, b square minus a square by 2. b is 4, a is 3, b square 4 square minus 3 square upon 2. This is 1 upon 2 multiplied by 16 minus 9, 7 upon 2. This will be 7 by 4. You check what is given actually here. F of 0 is 7 by 4. So obviously equal to f of 0. So therefore f of x is continuous. at x is equal to 0. That's why first option is the right option. First option is the right option. Yes, Dhanunjay ready. Right. Third problem. Now third problem. F of x equals to 1 minus cos 4x upon x square upon x square. X does not equal to 0. F of 0 is equal to 8 at x is equal to 0. F is first option discontinuous, second not determined, third continuous, fourth is none. That means in this case also we need to check whether limit extends to 0 f of x is equal to 8 or not. F of 0 we need to check. If it is f of 0, then we say that continuous, otherwise we say that it is discontinuous. So let us check. We have the shortcut also. It will be useful for limit chapter also. So now the solution proceeds. Let us, as extends does not equal to 0 means we need to apply the limit. Limit extends to 0, f of x equals to limit extends to 0, 1 minus cos 4x upon x square. So we have shortcut. We have, what is the shortcut formula means? Limit extends to 0, 1 minus cos mx upon x square is m square upon 2. This is the shortcut formula for one. Shortcut formula. With the help of this shortcut formula, we can find out this one very easily. This equal to, here m means 4. 4 square upon 2. That is 16 upon 2 will be 8. See what is 8? 8 is f of 0. So this we can write f of 0. Therefore, f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. So we conclude like this. Third option. So third option is the right option. Absolutely correct. Sudha Ganneri, Vishnuvarthan Reddy, Diksha, right. Fourth problem. F of x equals to 1 plus x whole to the power of 5 upon x. X does not equal to 0. F of 0 equals to e power 5, e raised to 5 at x is equal to 0. F is first option continuous, second option discontinuous, third option is discontinuous, not determined. Fourth is none. Okay, now in this chapter also all the formulae related to the limits will be revised. So simultaneously the limits will be revised as well as this concept. See now the solution. Limit extends to 0, f of x equals to limit extends to 0, 1 plus x whole to the power of 5 upon x. If you substitute the limit, this is 1 to the power of infinity form. So 1 to the power of infinity. So that we have one formula. What is the formula means? Limit extends to 0, 1 plus x whole to the power of a upon x equal to e raised to a. Here a is 5. This is equal to e raised to 5. But e raised to 5 is equal to f of 0. So we can write f of 0. So therefore f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. Obviously option 1. Right. Fifth problem. F of x equals to x times cos of 1 upon x square. X does not equal to 0. F of 0 equals to 1. At x is equal to 0, f is first option left continuous, second discontinuous, third not determined, fourth none. Okay. First all of you read the question. Carefully. F of x is equal to x times cos of 1 by x square, and x does not equal to 0. F of 0 is equal to 1. At x is equal to 0, f is left continuous or discontinuous or not determined, none. Here see, easily we can eliminate the option. That means it is not a piecewise function, so it's not left continuous. Leave it now. So not determined, none. It might be discontinuous. Let us check now. Let us check like this. Solution. So limit extends to 0, f of x. So that is equal to limit extends to 0, x times cos of 1 upon x square. See, this 1 upon x square is something, for example, say theta. This will be like this. Always cos of 1 by x square lies between minus 1 less than or equal to cos of 1 upon x square less than or equal to 1. That means cos of 1 by x square is called oscillating function. It is a finite value between minus 1 to 1. It lies between minus 1 comma 1 means it is actually, we can write like this, a finite value between minus 1 and 1. Already x is 0. Now we can write this is equal to 0 multiplied by some finite value. 0 multiplied by something is 0. But what is given f of 0? F of 0 is 1. But f of 0 is given that 1. Therefore, limit x tends to 0, f of x does not equal to f of 0. It is again the continuity. Therefore, f of x is discontinuous. Yet x is equal to 0. That means second option is the right option. So now the sixth question. F of x equals to e power kx minus 1 times sin kx upon 4x square. X does not equal to 0. So yes, actually cos of 1 by x is cos theta itself only. Cos theta lies between minus 1 comma 1. It is some fixed value between minus 1 comma 1. Fixed value multiplied by 0, 0 only. That's only. So f of x is equal to e power kx minus 1 multiplied by sin of kx upon 4x square. F of 0 equals to 9. F of 0 equals to 9 is continuous at x is equal to 0. It is continuous only. Then k equals to. So these kind of problems may be asked in the examination. Then k equals to. First option plus or minus 2. Second option plus or minus 6. Third option plus or minus 4. Fourth option plus or minus 8. Right. Already see the f of x equals to e power kx minus 1 times sin kx upon 4x square when x does not equal to 0. And f of 0 is equal to 9 given is continuous at x is equal to 0. That means one statement you remember in your mind. If f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0, limit x tends to 0, f of x should be equal to f of 0. So that means we can write like this now. So first you find out the solution. Let us find out the limit of the function at x is equal to 0. Limit x tends to 0, f of x. So that is equal to limit x tends to 0, f of x e power kx minus 1 times sin kx upon 4x square. So now 1 upon 4 take out common. Limit x tends to 0, e power kx minus 1 upon x. You can split like this. Again limit can be applied to other function also. Limit x tends to 0. We have sin kx by x. So let me discuss some shortcuts also here. Let me discuss shortcuts. What are the shortcuts we have? So here one formula we have the shortcuts like this. So better you remember the shortcuts here. What are the shortcuts means? Limit extends to 0, e power mx minus 1 by x is m. And one more shortcut. Limit extends to 0, sin ax upon x is a. These are the tips already we have studied. Tips. So with the help of these two tips, easily we can solve. So apply these two tips. This is actually k. This will be also k. So that means 1 by 4 times k times k. This is k square upon 4. Since it is continuous, so we have limit extends to 0, f of x should be equal to f of 0. That implies this is k square upon 4 should be equal to 9 because f of 0 is 9. So k square equals to 9 4 ja 36 cross multiplication. K equals to plus or minus root over 36. That's equal to plus or minus 6 is the answer. So what is the option? Jishnu Chintu. Okay. No problem, Anjula. No problem. No problem. No problem. So you can watch in offline also, no problem, because as I have the busy schedule, I started earlier. Tomorrow onwards, the classes will be conducted from 5:20 onwards only. 5:20 daily 5:20 fixed. That's time. Time will be fixed. Daily 5:20. Okay. Sunny Telugu. Okay. Right. Just. Seventh question. F of x equals to k times cos x upon pi minus 2x if x does not equal to pi by 2. 3 if x is equal to pi by 2 is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2, then k equals to first option 1, second option 4, third option 6, fourth option 8. This is the problem. Okay, Sunny Tech Telugu. So please concentrate on the lesson. F of x equals to k times cos x pi minus 2x if x does not equal to pi by 2. If x equals to pi by 2, 3. That means f of pi by 2 is equal to 3. It's a continuous. It's a continuous means actually very simple. This is the keyword in this problem. Limit extends to pi by 2. F of x equal to f of pi by 2. That is 3. So then we need to find out the k value. So first let us evaluate the limit. Limit extends to pi by 2. Extends to pi by 2 means x is not equal to pi by 2. X approaches to pi by 2. Yes, Murthy, welcome. This is k cos x pi minus 2x. If you substitute the limit, what happens? This will be cos pi by 2 is 0. Here 2 into pi by 2 is pi. Pi minus pi, 0 by 0 form. So now you can apply, that is actually L'Hospital's rule. L'Hospital's rule. Apply L'Hospital's rule. That means differentiate numerator and denominator separately. Then, all the best, Ishwar Chandra. Okay, so k is the constant, take out common. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x, so put minus here. Sin x upon derivative of pi is 0. Derivative of minus 2x is minus 2. So, okay. Now, limit extends to pi by 2. Minus k upon minus 2, that will be k by 2. And sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. This will be 1. So k by 2. Obviously k by 2. Since already it is continuous, means we have f of pi by 2, sorry, limit extends to pi by 2. F of x must be equal to f of pi by 2. F of pi by 2 means 3. When x is equal to pi by 2, this f of x is 3. So this will be 3 we can write. But this will be k by 2. We need k. Cross multiplication, 3 times 2 is 6. Third option is the right option. Good morning, Putluru Nageshwaradi. VSK. Okay. 31 minutes. Right. Now, eighth one. F of x equals to x to the power of 1 upon x minus 1. X does not equal to 1. And f is continuous. F is continuous at x is equal to 1. Then f of 1 equals to, first option e, second option 1 upon e, third option e square, fourth option 1 upon e square. 1 upon e square. Okay. See, f of x equals to x raised to 1 upon x minus 1 when x does not equal to 1. Then f is continuous already. F is continuous at x is equal to 1. What? The value of f of 1. So that means here directly we can write like this. Since f of x is continuous at x is equal to 1, we have f of 1 should be equal to limit extends to 1 f of x. Now let us replace f of x value here. What is the f of x value? Limit extends to 1 f of x is x raised to 1 upon x minus 1. So if you substitute the limit, what happens now here? 1 to the power of infinity form. So we have one formula, one shortcut. So what is the shortcut means? We have the shortcut limit x tends to 0 f of x to the power of g of x. Please all of you remember this shortcut. E raised to limit x tends to 0 g of x into f of x minus 1. Whenever it is 1 to the power of infinity form. You remember this one. If this is 1 to the power of infinity, you can apply this shortcut. This shortcut can be applied. Okay, now applying this shortcut, we get now this f of 1 is equal to e raised to, here g of x is 1 upon x minus 1 times f of x is x minus 1, and limit x tends to 1. X minus 1 gets cancelled. E to the power of 1 is e. This is the answer. I hope you might be noting down all shortcuts, whatever shortcuts. Already in limits I explained. If you want more explanation, and once again you watch in the playlist limit chapters also. You will be getting a lot of shortcuts. Already discussed. Okay, ninth problem. F of x equals to 1 minus cos of 7 times x minus pi upon x minus pi is continuous at x is equal to pi. Then f of phi equals to, first option 0, second option 1, third option is 2, fourth option is 3. Yes, today I have evening session is paper discussion is there. Today I will discuss very clear manner. Today by 7:30, absolutely 7:30, evening 7:30. F of x equals to 1 minus cos 7 of x minus pi upon x minus pi is continuous at x is equal to pi. This is the keyword in the problem. It's a continuous. That means obviously we need to find out f of pi means solution. F of pi equals to limit x tends to pi 1 minus cos of 7 times x minus pi upon x minus pi. Let us say x minus pi is equal to something t. As x approaches to pi, t approaches to pi minus pi is 0. So this can be written like this now. Limit t tends to 0, 1 minus cos t upon, you can write t. So that means actually multiply with t and divide by t. So you can write like this. Limit t tends to 0, 1 minus cos t upon this t into t square times t. This is a shortcut we have. 1 minus cos t by t square is 1 by 2 multiplied by, here t is there, so in the place of t 0. So 0 into something 0. That's why first option is the right option. Option 1. Okay, 10th problem. 10th problem. Yes, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Madhurima. What you said. Cos times 70. This also 1 minus cos 70. This will be 49 by 2. 49 by 2 into 0, 0. Now all of you check once again. Is it correct or not? Good morning, Chand Basha. So good morning. Okay, 10th question. If f of x equal, sorry, if f of x equals to sin x upon x, x does not equal to 0, and f of x is continuous, f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0, then f of 0 equals to, first option 0, second option is 1, third option is -1, fourth option is 2. Actually this is actually previous Eamcet question itself only, previous Eamcet question, but this time this kind of problems may not be asked because in previous year questions, one of the question this one, but it may not be asked. It's very easy problem. Everybody knows answer is 1. Everybody knows answer. This is a direct formula based question. F of x is equal to sin x upon x, x does not equal to 0. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. We need to find out f of 0. So obviously this directly we can write solution is, since f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. So therefore we can write f of 0 equals to limit x tends to 0 f of x, that is limit x tends to 0 sin x upon x. So let me briefly revise even limit chapter also. In limits we have one of the standard results, limit theta approaches to 0 sin theta upon theta is 1. Obviously this is 1. I need not do also. Usually directly you can put without yes. So we can skip. Exactly correct, Ramadevi. We can skip also this question because without paper pen we can say the answer. 11th, right. If f of x if f of x equals to x square minus 10x plus 25 upon x square minus 7x plus 10 for x does not equal to 5 and f is continuous at x is equal to 5, then f of 5 equals to first option 0, second option 5, third option 10, fourth option 25. So Vishnuvardhan. So no, Tanmay, it's not sufficient. I just now today I have been discussing level 1 problems itself only. Tomorrow morning definitely I will discuss level 2 problems. So it is only basic to revise the even limit chapter. I started in such a manner. So to revise the limit chapter, at least all the basic concepts of the limits will be covered. I planned in such a manner. Solution. So since f of x is continuous, because I need patience, because I need to write everything, because offline viewers also may watch this one. Understood now? That's why I need to write all these things. Since f of x is continuous at x is equal to 5, f of 5, we need this value, f of 5. F of 5 equals to limit x tends to 5, f of x. F of x is this one, this function. So limit x tends to 5, x square minus 10x plus 25 upon x square minus 7x plus 10. Substitute the limit. This is 25 minus 50 plus 25. 50 minus 50, 0. This will be 25 minus 35. 35 minus 35, 0 by 0 form. You can apply L'Hospital's rule. Apply L'Hospital's rule. So differentiate numerator and denominator separately. Derivative of numerator is 2x minus 10 upon the derivative of the denominator is 2x minus 7, and same limit. Limit x tends to 5. See, 2 5 are 10 minus 10 upon 10 minus 7. 0 upon 3 is 0. Obviously answer is first option. Yes, Murthy, you can factorize also. Yes, Gopalam Sai, absolutely correct. So timings tomorrow onwards, morning 5:20 to 6:10. 5:20. Yes, 5:20 to 6:10, like that. Okay, right. Option 1. Okay, I can conclude. Now I would like to conclude the session because I have other session after 6:20. Other session is there. So please try to understand my problem. Otherwise, I would have started morning 8:30 or 9:30 itself only. So keeping you of the time constraint, I started earlier itself only. But today you have the special session on the preparation of the Eamcet, and 7:30 say you have special session. You can ask the doubts. Okay. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Thank you.